Rosen.
I'm going to sketch out a solution for the Torrey Pines glider port. Pursuant to the Brown Act, I request City TV show all of my slides. This is the RFP from 2016. It shows the reported income for the years 10 through 12 of about $1 to $1.4 million a year. If we project that out, we get roughly $2 million a year, give or take. It's hard to know since they're not telling us what they're bringing in. But let's go with $2 million a year. Park and Recreation is now laying off 4 employees, three of which are park rangers. They cost about $325K. If you put those same 4 employees at the Torrey Pines glider port, you could do that because the lease expired in August of 2008. That's 2008, not 2018. That's not a mistake. The city is now free to do whatever they want with the city park at this time. You could demand a rent of $324,000 to pay for those 4 park rangers to oversee that glider port. They're bringing in an estimated $2 million every year, as I said. It's known that most of that money comes from what's called joy rides, the tandem flights. The joy rides are paid for where the money is split roughly 1/3 for the pilot and 2/3 for the concessionaire. So if we take 1/3 out of that $2 million, we're left with $1.3 million. 1.3 is more than enough to pay for the 4 park rangers and leaves the concession with still $1 million for all their nonsense. So $1 million a year should be enough to run the glider port when all the pilots have already been paid for. So what about insurance? Well, it turns out the commercial tandem pilots already carry their own insurance through PASA and USPA. What about recreational pilots? Recreational use statutes protect landowners for recreational use, and waivers are already implemented at places like Dockweiler and have been successful. So we have a choice of nice park rangers. This is actually at Torrey Pines, one of your San Diego park rangers, or this concessionaire. Park ranger, concessionaire. Don't let Faulkner fire park rangers while supporting this abusive concessionaire in our park. Thank you.
Thank you. Victoria Rosen.